Hi everyone, welcome to Yen's Kitchen at Home. I'll be cooking a classic soy sauce chicken for today. First, we'll bring a pot of hot water. Previously, I've cooked this hot water in a separate pot. Let's bring it up, put all the hot water. Let's have all the hot water in the wok. I would like to blanch the whole chicken briefly to tighten the skin, just for a few seconds.你拿那个大个通给我的呀。You can either use the whole chicken or cut in half. I would like to cut them in half because later I would like to pan fry the skin. We'll just do an overview of the ingredients that we need. We have ginger in a cube, garlic, about 1 piece, whole piece, and the white part of the spring onion. We also have the bay leaf, star anise, and cinnamon stick, and this is the clove. It's about 10 of them, and also I have the small piece of the previously it's dry up in the sun for the Mandarin Peel. I also need the soy sauce, soy sauce, dark soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, and also a little bit of sugar, which I will show you later. And now, let's flip the chicken to the other side. With branch of the chicken, could also wash the chickens. Could clean the chicken at the same time. And okay, now we just take the chicken and put it on the side. Okay, let's just take this away. In the separate wok, I'll be start to heat the, I think I'll be using the normal oil because olive oil is, we don't want to burn olive oil to waste all the nutrient. In a separate wok, heat the wok with a little oil. Let's coat the side of the wok with a little bit of oil to prevent the chicken to stick on the oil, on the pan wok. Sorry. Let's coat the side of the wok with a little bit of oil to prevent the chicken skin stick on the wok. What we're going to do now is we place the chicken in. Oops. We place the chicken in and just want to pan fry for a minute. 加辣椒，加辣椒，加辣椒。Yeah. I'll be cover the lid, otherwise the oil will spill everywhere. This is the water 给我等下，我只鸡蛋的 about 1/3 only. Let's cover the side of the pan with a lid to prevent the oil from spill onto my body and my face. What I'll do now is I'll take one chicken out at this stage. Oh, because it's too hard to cook two at the same time. I'll put it on the side. I'll drizzle a bit of oil on the chicken. This is to prevent when I put the chicken the other side, it won't be stick on the wok. I think I'm good to flip the chicken on the other side now. Yeah. Let's cover the lid. We want to pan fry the other side on the lightly golden. I'll turn the heat to the medium high. There's another tip is add a pinch of salt on the oil to prevent the chicken from spill over. From the oil from spill over. Let's check whether this is coated in the good. Oh, yeah. Let me flip on the other side. Yeah. Just beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. This is the color of the skin that we would like to see, okay? Let's continue pan fry the other half of the chicken. Let's do this. Skin side down. And quickly cover with the lid. See, look at that. There's the oil and then we can cover the lid up. Dùng哪个碗给我？你不用了，不用，不用，不用，不用。Okay, and then we'd like to flip the chicken on the other side. Let's pan fry the other side. You don't fully cover the lid. You don't want to let the moisture return in the wok. You just want to prevent the oil spill onto our face and body. Yeah.拿一点wok给我用，拿个小碗给我。不用，不用，不用。Shower the pie with the below oil. Now we'll take the other side of the chicken up. Look at that. The chicken has been nicely coated a little bit with the golden color. Just give me a second, okay? I like to take this oil away. In the same pot, in the same wok, we'll add a bit of oil onto it. What we're going to do next is we will saute the ginger. Ginger always goes very well with the chicken. We don't want to slice them, we just want to cut them in cubes because we need to simmer this for about 15 minutes. So the flavor of the ginger will be retained in the sauce later. As now we can see there's the aroma coming from the ginger and been infused into the oil. Now it's time to add our garlic in. At the same time, we'll just saute the garlic until a bit of the golden of the edges. Look at that. Smell of garlic and ginger, it went so well together. Wow, this is so good. Start to smell amazing and so fragrant. And now it's time to add our white part of the spring onion. Just wait for a little while. And then okay, we're adding the pepper of the spring onion. We'll just saute it. Yeah, we are now done. Now we can see the ginger, garlic, and spring onion. You can smell the fragrance that come out from the wok. We will be adding about 750 ml of water into the wok. Look at that. I think I'll be adding extra water for about a liter. I think that should be enough. We can always add the water later. Let the water boil. Yeah, the water starts to bubbling. What we're going to do next is we will be adding about 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. This is about 4 tablespoons I've previously measured. and 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. One tablespoon of sweet soy sauce. Oh, it's about 2 tablespoons of sweet soy sauce. And we also need about, you can use the rock sugar. And I'll be using another 2 tablespoons of raw sugar. Wow. The soup smells. It's nice. Let it boil. You can also add in a 4 or 5 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine, but I would like to do a cooking white wine. This cooking white wine adds a sweetness to the soup base, sauce base. The next thing, the season has been simmered well. The next thing will be adding the spice. It's a 3 piece of the bay leaf, 4 piece, half of the cinnamon stick, 2 star anise. All these have previously soaked in the water. About 10 clove of 10 cloves, and also a small piece of the Mandarin Peel. Tips of the Mandarin Peel is to help cut through any richness and balance the flavor of the dish. Doesn't taste too oily. So what comes next will be add the chicken in. We'll do the skin up first for a few minutes before we turn the other side. What we're going to do now is we'll just shower a bit of the sauce to the chicken. To start coating the chicken in the sauce. Look at that, the chicken skin looks amazing. Look at that. Once we are pan fry a little bit of golden brown on the lightly golden on the chicken skin. And we will cover the lid for about 5 minutes before we flipping the other side. You need about 3/4 of to cover 3/4 of the chicken, but my wok is too big. I would want to add too many water. Look at it. Looks so beautiful. Look at it. Let me add a bit of this one, put in between the chicken. Oops. Yeah. I can smell so amazing. Okay, I'm happy with the color now. So what I'm going to do next is I will cover with a lid Let it simmer for 5 minutes in the medium low heat. Otherwise, the chicken it will be very hard to eat. At the same time, let's heat the pot. In the pot, cover it first. I like to add. It up that is still turning cold. Adding 6 eggs in the water, which I'll be using for the chickens later. Then I'll add a bit of pinch of salt, so for easy peeling later. And then cover it up. Hopefully this will be cooked for 5 minutes. Yep. This is on the medium to low heat. Simmer for 5 minutes. And this one for 5 minutes until it's boiled. 去拿布给妈咪一下好吗？拿布给妈咪抹一下。Isaac, have you cooked the rice? Yeah, while waiting for things to be done, I like to tidy a little bit. This is my childhood breakfast before. It's a dish that I always eat on the neighbor restaurant before I go into my morning section of my school. Actually, this is a dish that it's the first time that I'm cooking this dish. I have never cooked this dish before. Hopefully, it will turn out very good. And it's a dish that my mom always cooked for us when I was a little kid. Okay, what we're going to do next is wait for another minute, then you flip the chicken on the other side. So good. Look at it. I just couldn't wait to go for it. So I'll be flipping the chicken now, so it will absorb the flavor evenly. Look at it. Wow. I have to carefully flip the chicken to the other side. Wow, look at it. This is so beautiful. Look at our chicken. When we have been lightly golden fry the skin a little bit, and it looks so beautiful and so glossy. And of course, it will be taste a lot better. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to flipping the chicken on the other side. and let it continue to. Yeah. And then we have to again close the lid and let it sit for another 5 to 7 minutes while waiting for our eggs to cook. I'll put it to a lower flame. We have to wash our flame very closely. We don't use a high heat and high flame, otherwise chicken will be very hard. It's not tender to eat. As you can see, the egg is start to bubbling. Boiling, and it's still simmer now. I will be put into a low flame, continue to cook for another minute. Let's make sure the egg is fully cooked through. Otherwise, when you put it up, it'll be very watery in the middle of the egg yolk. It's in the water. The egg is now boiling. We turn the heat off and let it sit in the hot water for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's have a look. I just couldn't wait to look at this, and I like to look at it. Oh, I'm going to put it to a little bit steamer so the sauce will go into the chicken. Look at that, it's so beautiful. We'll let the egg sit for another 1 minute. I don't cook the egg for too long because I don't like the dark ring around the yolk. It will affect the texture, nutrients, and digestion. Let it sit for another minute. show you what happens to this one now. Look at it, wow. The sauce is start to thickening. I'll flip the other side to let you have a look. Let's look at it. The sauce is start to thicken now. I'll be flipping the chicken on the other side. Look at it. It looks so beautiful, isn't it? Even though you are the beginner, there's no rush in cooking. Stay calm. Stay calm. And continue cook in your own patience. To be honest, as I said before, this is the first time I ever cook this chicken sauce, soy sauce chicken. It usually cooked by my mom when I was a little kid. And I always eat this as my breakfast dishes in the next door restaurant. The restaurant always open at 6 o'clock, so my school bus is coming at 6:45. It allows a time for me to have a beautiful breakfast before I'm going to school. Look at that, the skin is so beautiful, isn't it? This part is just now when I blanch it out, and it tears a little bit apart. And you look at that, those other chicken, it looks so glossy and looks so good. I just couldn't wait to eat them. I don't think my boys had eaten this before because I have never cooked this. Isaac, would you like to have a look how this chicken looks like?
Yes, please.
How is it? Can you tell me?
Whoa. Smells good as.
Yeah, I know. Smells amazing, isn't it?
Looks really good as well.
Looks really good. I just couldn't wait to eat it, to taste it. Wow. Okay, let's cover the lid now for a few minutes. And then we'll start to peeling the eggs. Our egg is now cooked. Let me take one out, put in the cold water to see whether it's cooked through or not. Because I always cook my egg into a tender. I don't overcook my egg. So I always check my egg before I take all of them out. Look at it. Wow, the egg's so beautiful. Look at how I peel my eggs. Wow, when you add a pinch of salt, it makes your egg is very easy to peel. I only cook for 5 minutes. When the steam is up, then I'll continue cover the lid for another 2 minutes. So look at that. My egg is like a dancing egg. Toing, 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 toing. Then it's time. Then this is good. Then it's proven. Then I will start to taking all my egg out from the pot. What I'll do now is I'll be turning the other side of the chicken skin down to let it steam for another 5 minutes. Wow, it looks so amazing, isn't it? As I said, don't worry if you are the first time or beginner, cook it at your own pace. Wow, tastes really nice. I will continue put the skin side down for another 5 minutes. Wow, that's so good. And all the flavor from the spice and the herbs It blends together so well. Let me test the bite for you. So good. It does not very sweet. It's not very salty, which I didn't add salt, and of course there's no MSG in my cooking. Then because all the soy sauce on all the soy sauce, dark soy sauce, enough for the salt intake for my family. I don't actually introduce a lot of saltiness in my cooking. Let me have all this egg peel. When it's ready, I'll be flipping the chicken on the other. I'll be flipping the chicken on the other side, and let it sit for 10 minutes. So my egg will still turn out to be just right. Hopefully it's not that hard, because I really love I just want them to coating with the color of from soy sauce. I don't like the middle of the egg yolk, which is in the dark ring. Look at that. All my egg is like a bouncy egg, dancing egg. This is what I like. This is a healthy portion of the egg. I'll make it. Look at it. When you add a pinch of salt, the egg is so much easier to peel. Look at it. Wow. Wow, so beautiful, isn't it? Look at it. Yellow. It's such a good feeling when you can tear the eggshell like this. Look at it. This is how you tear. You are not peeling the egg, you're peeling the egg. Look at that. It's so bouncy. I love it. When you at the restaurant, they always tend to cook the egg, which is really hard to eat and which is not very good for health. Look at it. I'll start to peeling my eggshell instead of peeling. Look at it. Lucky last to go. Look at that, my egg. It's so beautiful. Ah, look at all my dancing, bouncing egg. Isn't it so amazing? Toing, 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 toing. Toing, toing, toing. Toing, 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 toing. This is so beautiful and so tender. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the chicken on the other side now. Then I'll be adding my egg in. This is how I'm going to do it. Flip the chicken on the other side. Look at that. Wow, you can see the skin. It starts to look so glossy and looks so beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Let's put the eggs in to coat it on the other side. I won't be touching the egg and put the heat low. I just want to lightly coating my egg with the sauce, soy sauce. See? Looks so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Isaac, can you give me another 那个 ceramic 的 spoon 拿来给我一下 See, I've coated my egg. lightly with a bit of color. It's not many sauce left, so I just use a spoon to shower the sauce on the chicken skin. Look at it, it looks so glossy. Shower my chicken with the saucy. Look at it. I think as a beginner you can do it like me. This I'm first time ever try to cook this dish. I just cook this from the memory that I used to watch my mom's cooking when I was a little kid. Let me show it for about a minute to let you see how everything's turned into the perfect glossy soy sauce chicken. Look at that. Isaac, can mommy borrow your phone to take a photo? Look at it, it's so beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. 1 second. Just coating well with the soy sauce. Look at that. It is not a big worry if you're adding too many sauce. You can always keep the sauce when after the chicken is cooked, and then to be keep in the fridge for a few days, and then you can start using the same sauce, add a little bit of the spice and the soy sauce to cook as a second dish, like you can do in the pork, do in the pork, using to cook the pork belly or chicken. It turns out will be very, very amazing, and I would say it's better than this because all the fat from the pork belly and the chicken will be blended all together. Don't throw the sauce away, okay? If you have to, let's take this aside because I think this might have been coated extra. Yeah, look at it. They all look so beautiful. Let's keep all the sauce in the chicken. Look at it. As I say, tip is the orange peel. The orange peel does actually balance the flavor out. It does not make your chicken taste very oily, and you even the sauce you have a bit of the fruit mandarin peel. It is smell good and taste amazing, and it's also theoretically also good for health. This is why a lot of Chinese food or drinks sometimes they do add a bit of the mandarin peel in it. Look at that, it's so glossy. Looks so yummy. Let me so beautiful. Beautiful cook. Amazing, look at that. Oh, I just couldn't wait to eat them. I'm going to cover this for another minute, then it should be done. Because I'm not using a very high flame, so usually if you let the chicken sit in the sauce for 10 minutes, Then let it absorb all the flavor, and then the chicken will become very moisture and juicy.这个给妈咪洗一下，抹干给我啊。I just couldn't wait to taste the chicken. Let me give you the tips for the extra goodness. First, for the juicy meat, you keep the heat gentle, don't overboil it. Second thing, to deepen the flavor, let the chicken cool in the sauce, then reheat before serving if you have not finished the whole chicken on the same day. And third thing, again, as I said before, the leftover sauce, you don't waste it. It is a liquid, go for eggs, tofu, or noodles. I think my chicken is done, isn't it? You all can't wait to sitting for so long with me. I'll be showing you how this looks like. Wow, this is so thick. The sauce is so thick. I'll turn the heat off because my kids are hungry. I can't wait to let it sit for about another 5 minutes. I'll take this one out from there and comes back to here. Look at it. The chicken is so glossy. Then I'll let the balance of the chicken sit in the wok. Look at that. This is our soy sauce chicken. It looks so amazing and so glossy. Wow. If you like this video, remember, please like, share, subscribe and share to your family members. Every subscription and every like is an encouragement for me to build more YouTube cooking video to show it to all of you. Let me scoop it down to show you here. Look at that. What I'll do here, I'll let the other half of chicken sit in the sauce here, and then it will be ready for our next day breakfast. I don't think so. It will last for breakfast. It will be finished in a meal. I would say so, because I can see the sauce is so beautiful and so thick. Look at that. How is it? Look at that. This egg is so beautiful, coated with the sauces. This is a part one of the soy sauce chicken. After the chicken has been cut and served on the plate and present properly, I will shoot another video on the YouTube short and how the chicken actually looks like, and it's very tender. So please subscribe, like, and share. Turn the notification on so you will continue on my part 2 short on the soy sauce chicken. That's all from Ying's Kitchen at Home today. Soy sauce chicken. I hope you like this dish, and I just couldn't wait to taste it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.